Namaste, sir. First of all, congratulations. And
Thank
so, how exactly you are feeling right now?
Not very different from yesterday or day before yesterday, except that the whole country has now come to know about what we have been doing and for the last 3 decades. So that way we are happy that we are able to contribute to the nation building, and it has been recognized at the highest level. So that gives us a satisfaction that whatever we have been doing is right.
So, NFTD is a kind of institution like technology
Very
center.
unique, technology
So, very unique, and it is working from cryogenic engines to the organs, human organs.
The implants.
So, implants. So,
Wide spectrum.
so how it feels to work on the materials itself, sir?
See, advanced materials are very critical. We call them as technology, metals and materials. Just materials are enabling factors. So it goes for all critical applications like aircraft, spacecraft, biomedical implant, energy devices, fusion reactors, whatever high technology areas that are there. All the high technology areas will have critical materials. Now without critical materials you cannot get them. Second is a very complex system level designs and manufacturing. Third is electronics and controls. So ఇది మూడు కలిపి వస్తే అది టెక్నాలజీ అవుతుంది. ఇఫ్ ఇట్ ఈస్ ఓన్లీ సెపరేట్, ఓన్లీ మెటీరియల్ అంతే కొంచెం ప్రాబ్లం అయిపోతుంది. సమ్ మెటీరియల్స్ విల్ బి అవైలబుల్, నాట్ అవైలబుల్. అడ్వాన్స్డ్ డిజైన్, సిస్టమ్ లెవెల్ డిజైన్లో అడ్వాన్స్ డిజైన్కు కేపబిలిటీస్ చాలా కష్టం, అది కావాలి. సో ఈ టెక్నాలజీ సెంటర్ వెన్ వీఆర్ కన్సీవింగ్ ఇట్ 1990s, వాట్ ఐ felt was it is not a laboratory, it is a technology center. So technology center ante difference edante the higher technology levels lo deliver cheyali. The reason is India's requirement on many critical areas will be low volume high value. Adu full plant cheyadaniki koncham ROI adu problem vastundi. Laboratories are not doing it. Industries and companies will not be interested for low volume. Yenante gap vachindi ippudu. We have filled the gap completely. Because of that, we were able to do for a satellite, we were able to do for a launch vehicle, we were able to do for electric mobility, renewable energy devices, prosthetics and bioimplant. All of these things, common element and advanced materials, critical materials, design, electronics and control. So, this మూడు verticals, this we call as నాలెడ్జ్ డొమైన్ జీన్స్. ఇది మన బాడీకి జీన్స్ 3 ప్రోటీన్ ఉంది కదా, ఫర్ లైక్ దట్ ఎన్ఎఫ్టిడిసికి 3 జీన్స్, మెటీరియల్స్, డిజైన్, కంట్రోల్. క్రయో ఇంజిన్ కా స్టోరీ అంటే ఫ్రమ్ రష్యా వీ వర్ గెట్టింగ్ ద ఫస్ట్ ఇంజిన్స్ కేమ్ ఫ్రమ్ రష్యా అండ్ వీ లాంచ్డ్ ఇట్ అండ్ ISRO launched it. And first time trialsలో we could not reach the orbit. At that time itself, a decision was taken by ISRO that we should do everything, indigenize it. So then cryo engine is the one, this thing that is the one that takes it to the orbit stage, the main, the 15 minutes, the time, that's what takes it up. The philosophy or principle, you can carry more fuel in a small volume, liquid hydrogen. So liquid hydrogen will burn with liquid oxygen or oxidant. That is what gives the thrust. 99.2 copper, but 3 times the strength copper. Liquid hydrogen temperature pani cheyali. Space lo it has to work. 6,000 degrees heat it has to withstand. So hydrogen itself is used for cooling it. So this is a very high technology. Very few countries have it. 5 countries or 6 countries. So India is one of the 5-6 countries. అది కూడా మెటీరియల్స్ ఇక్కడ తయారు చేసాము. దట్ ఈస్ నాట్ ఓన్లీ మెటీరియల్స్, ఇట్ హ్యాస్ టు బి ఎ కాంపనెంట్. I mean, all the equipments we built for it, designed and built for it. Then because of that, from 2012 we started, 2014-15 onwards we started the supply of Chandrayaan, Mangalyaan, now even for Gaganyaan, all the launch ke liye semi cryo engine, all of them we had given. The other two, what I would say is that we were pioneers in electric mobility. As early as 2005, 2008 నుంచి we were saying that high efficiency motors important. Not only for mobility, but agriculture కూడా efficiency పెరిగితే కొంచెం మన పవర్ కా కన్సంప్షన్ తక్కువ పోతుంది. సెకండ్ ఇస్ ఇండస్ట్రియల్ డ్రైవ్. ఇండస్ట్రీ అంటే ఎనీథింగ్ దట్ మూవ్స్ ఇస్ బికాస్ ఆఫ్ మోటార్. సో మోటార్ ఈస్ మోస్ట్ ఇంపార్టెంట్ ఇండస్ట్రియల్ డివైస్ ఆల్సో. సో అది ఎఫిషియన్సీ 2% ఇంక్రీజ్ చేస్తే కూడా అది పెద్ద ఇంపాక్ట్ వస్తుంది. సో వీ గాట్ అన్ ఇంటర్నేషనల్ ప్రాజెక్ట్ ఫర్ మోర్ దాన్ $1 million ఫర్ ఇట్. Under UNDP, Global Environment Fund, we were selected. We were searched and invited to take the project. See, most of our projects are not small projects. They are all big projects. We do it on a mission mode. So by 2012, Ministry of Heavy Industry said that you have done a lot of work on this. Why don't you set up a center of excellence for electric vehicle technologies? As start chesi, it's even now it is going on. Because we did for electric vehicles, we can also do for aircraft.
Okay.
Aircraft. This is second. Third, biomedical. Biomedical అది కలాం గారికి రొంబ చాలా ఇష్టం అది. Because he wanted to take defense technologies and civilize it. But I said that that will become expensive అయిపోతుందో, రొంబ కాంప్లికేట్ అయిపోతుందో. ప్లస్ దిస్ ఈజ్ మోర్ ఇంజనీరింగ్. ఇందులో కొంచెం మెడికల్ ప్రొఫెషనల్స్ కొంచెం కావాలి. టీమ్ ఈజ్ అ బిగ్గర్ టీమ్ అండ్ మల్టిపుల్ డిసిప్లిన్స్. సో వీ సెట్ దట్ సిన్స్ వీ నో ఆల్ దీస్ అడ్వాన్స్డ్ మెటీరియల్స్ ఫర్ ఎయిర్క్రాఫ్ట్ అండ్ శాటిలైట్స్ అండ్ ఇంజిన్స్ అండ్ మోటార్స్ అండ్ ఆల్, దే ఆల్ మేడ్ ఆఫ్ టైటానియం, కోబాల్ట్, polymers, all these things advanced. They are all called biomedical grade. Space grades వస్తుంది, biomedical grade. Biomedical grade లో ఉంటే then we said we will concentrate on hard tissue. Hard tissue అంటే bones. Bones అంటే bones and articulating joint. So we had orthopedic oncologist from Tata Memorial, Dr. Manish Agarwal and others. They all defined the problem. See, we should not define the problem.
Okay.
The end user defines the problem, and here it goes into the patient. So failure is not a option. Space kuda ade, failure is not an option. Aircraft kuda same, failure is not an option. That means test 100 times, 1000 times. So ade chesanu. Then what had happened in that, they said cancer patient ku amputate చేస్తారు. Arthritis ante you can have a simple resurfacing, everything. And he showed 8 years, 10 years children cancer వస్తుంది, then they have to cut it, otherwise it will travel. I said Western and Europe and all, they are reconstructing the whole limb. Manta, take the tumor out, save blood vessels, nerves and muscles, just to replace the joint. And what is the cost? And one joint and one car, same price.
Okay.
So we said, then Principal Scientific Advisors Office, Dr. Chidambaram was a Principal Scientific Advisor. He collected all of us, a meeting petti, adalo discuss chesi, why don't you start this thing? So there we have to do the device, we have to do the test bed, and we have to have the patients, we have to get the clinical trial clearance and all this. The most important problem in it, we could design very well, we have all the advanced materials, we could do manufacturing, precision manufacturing, but we have decided we will do world class.
Just mention about medical implants. I just want to ask you one thing, that are we working on any organ that we can create with materials, like any such research is going on?
There are three ways in which we discuss biomaterials. One is called bioactive. That means it will interact and it will draw the stem cells towards it, and the stem cells will convert to that particular tissue.
Okay.
The second is bio-inert. It will be there, it will not act like a foreign body, it is like a... Third is biological material itself. The biological material, it will be collagen, it will be other biological material with which we can develop. For that, from the stem cells, it has to become the tissue and the organ. For example, can we develop blood vessels? we can we can develop, for example, even artificial heart. Artificial heart means what? The blood should not touch any surface. It will, otherwise it will, it will be like cholesterol type equivalent. It can stick everywhere, and it can cause a lot of other back pressure problems. So recently, people have developed a double, in fact, whatever we talked about, advanced aircraft motors and all, you miniaturize it, you will get a motor and a impeller pump. Our heart is a pump. So it is a pump that will not have any beats, huh? But once you have that, that is being developed for, and one of the cardiologists from University of Pittsburgh here as well as here, they are all doing some animal model studies with available heart. The advantage of this is different. Till a donor heart is available for transplant, this will serve for months. So adi cheste we can do the this thing. So that and all, IIT Kanpur has started one, and we have also started one. Then pacemakers, ventilators, advanced ventilators. Ventilator is the size of a fridge.
Yes.
We should make it, we can make it very small. We worked with NASA on that. Then we can do kidney dialysis transplants, which is like a backpack. Not go to hospital and this thing. These are all the processes that can be done. We can take up and do all of these things, and some of them we have started. The whole idea is that, see, kidney ka function edante, it takes the whole blood, cleans it and puts it back.
Yes.
Right. So 5 to 7 liters it is taking it through and doing it. Because of that, what happens is, all the toxins are removed and it is replenished, hemodialysis. And there is another thing that we are thinking there. It's not futuristic, it is almost there. Is that we can take the whole blood outside, clean it up with all the toxins with antibody antigen reaction nanotechnology, and send the blood back. Means your cholesterol can be removed, your toxins can be removed. Presently they are having cartridges, they are using iron oxide, they are using charcoal, pass it through that. This is for use for sepsis, the last stage, multi-organ dysfunction. But what we are saying is that even before that, we can start cleaning the system of toxin. This is called toxin fixation system. The only beauty of that is, it is better than taking drugs. Because if you take a drug, it is like a cocktail. It will not attack only one, it will attack all the cells. It will attack kidney, renal cells, it will attack other cells. So even healthy cells will be attacked. So this is one of the advances that will come.
Sir, you just mentioned about having a backpack and having the dialysis process with the small backpack structure. And another one is that we can fix the toxins in our body.
The blood we can take it out, and like
dialysis. Are we working
we can
on these too, sir, or is there any institution in the entire world that they are already using it?
No, they see, for toxin fixation, partially it is done. So even it started even in Japan and other countries also. But what is more important is we have to do it for our country's requirements. See, where is the problem in dialysis? First, dialysis 2 times a week is expensive kada. Then infection ka problem ekko undi. Hospital is the biggest place for infection. Infection problem adu serious ka undi. But imagine if you are able to do the dialysis at home with your backpack or whatever it is. Only cartridges are changed or something like that. Then you can walk, you can run, you can do anything, right? Your life will become more and more normal, and that is doable.
Right now, on how many projects that we are working, and what is the major one?
We are working on 30 to 40 projects at any time. So it will be like some will be like a small seedling, and is chinna chetlu, and some will be like a small thing. Some things are a tree which is bearing fruit, like this thing. That's how we are self-financing. The major one we are now working on is the rare earth magnet plant itself we are putting. We have worked on this rare earth magnet ka issue you have seen because of China denying things, as well as lot of tariff issues and all of those things, it has become very important. Not just as rare earth magnet, lot of critical materials are there. So rare earth magnet we are going and we have put the first plant along with an industry partner in Hyderabad itself we have put it, and in the coastal region also we are going to put the expansion there, because we can't expand here because it's a tight land squeeze is there. Then that's a major one because that is a plant level work, and India would require 6,000 tons to 8,000 tons of magnet itself by 2030. So we have started with 500 to 1,000 tons plant now.
Okay.
So we should be able to go to 5,000-6,000 tons. Here I think China is very far ahead, but luckily we are not that much wanting. By 2027-28 we will have the full big plants running. By 2030 we will be one of the top 3 producers, top 3-4 producers in the world in that. So that is the most important project we are working on.
So, as you just mentioned about Kalam sir, can you please share some good moments and your experiences with him?
Well, Dr. Kalam was also our chairman of our governing council for more than 15 years till he almost became president. 2004-5 he was president. He was there with us till 2003-4, and see he was a big. I see there are 2 kinds of leadership that I found out. One is instrumental leadership, a welder of people, welder of teams. That is what we call as envision, enable and energize. Your leader has to envision more than what others can see. You build a team, that is enabling, and energize the team to achieve it. This is instrumental leadership. Narcissistic leadership is, I am very powerful, I know everything. That kind of this thing. So he was an instrumental leader, team building, big winner. And then he will say, think big, learn to do complex things. So he gave me 2 small advices. One advice he gave was that you don't exist as an institution, as a person, as this thing. The country and the society should miss something. You should, if that entity is not there, there has to be a vacuum felt. Like that, your entity has to work. If you are not there, if your entity is not there, life is same as usual, there is no impact, means you don't have a reason to exist. This is number one. The second thing is, whatever you do, somebody should be able to pay for it and take it. Because the person who is paying for it, or the another organization that is paying for it, will know the value of it. That means your work is valuable. Right? So don't depend only on government funding. So there is no, we are not a government funded institution, we are self-financing that way. These 2 are simple advices he has given. I think that has almost shaped the DNA of the organization.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
Namaskar.
Once again, I wish you congratulations, and we are very happy and proud of you, sir. Thank you so much.